Smile though your heart is aching, smile even though it's breaking, when there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. It's a very pretty and not very difficult song for the guitar, nominally written by Charlie Chaplin, of course, but a quick glance at Wikipedia will tell you maybe the truth is a bit more layered than that. Anyway, the most famous cover, I guess, is the Nat King Cole version. He sings it in E flat, and if I put a capo here on the 3rd fret, I can play it as if in C, and I'm in the same key as the Nat King Cole cover. So that's what I'm going to do. And we've got a very simple selection of chords here. There's quite a lot of repetition. We begin with 2 bars of C. So let's just go through the chords. Smile though your heart, 2 bars of that. I'm going to take my first finger off the 2nd string for C major 7. Smile even though it's breaking. Now I'm going to move to C6, which looks like an A minor with a C in the bass, because that's what it is. When there are clouds. And now we move to a diminished chord, D sharp diminished, which I could play here. That's 1, 2, 1, 2 on the top 4 strings, but you may know it has the same notes as C diminished, so actually I could play it there and I stay with my bass on the 3rd fret of the 5th string. I think I'm going to do that. It's a bit more mellow on the middle 4 strings. When there are clouds in the sky. Now D minor 7 for a bar, I could play it here, but I'm probably going to do this, the bar chord on the 5th fret. You'll get by. Now we move to this note, a C sharp, which gives us G7 but with a sharp 11 in. I could play a straight G7 or something like this, but I'm actually going to incorporate that note into my chord shape. And that's a G7 sharp 11. You'll see this written as G7 flat 5. It depends on the context, really. If you smile, though you through your fear and sorrow, that's D minor for 2, D minor 7 I should say. And now it's D minor 7 flat 5 or F minor 6, it's just an inversion. I could play that here. I might do that, but I might also just do it there. Okay, that's the same thing. It's exactly the same voicing, whether I play it here, that's 5, 6, 5, 6 on the middle 4 strings, or 0, 1, 1, 1 on the top 4 strings. I might prefer this because smile and maybe I can maybe prompt the pitch of my singing note there with my little finger. I quite like that. I might even just add the G anyway. Smile and maybe tomorrow. We finish off then with C major 7. You'll see the sun. Now it's A7. Sun. I want that there really, so I'm going to play this A7 flat 13. Sun comes shining, back to D minor 7, through for you. The melody note is E, but the chord is G7. I don't really want to do that, clashes, so I'm going to play my G7 this way with a little finger on the 5th fret of the 2nd string for G13. You, and that's the end of the first verse. The second verse is very similar, but we get to the end with you'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. And that ends then on a C, and actually in the Nat King Cole version that kicks off the 3rd verse, which begins as an instrumental and he joins in halfway through. So let's just have one verse all the way through. Smile though your heart is aching, smile even though it's breaking, when there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with glad. What actually happens on the Nat King Cole version is we have these 2 verses, and the 3rd verse first half of it is instrumental, and he picks it up again with the lyrics of the second verse to finish the song. Before we get into some picking, we'll have a look at a little picking pattern in a moment. It's not very difficult, but there's lots of scope here for kind of picking out the melody. All that stuff, that's the melody of the tune. You can buy the sheet music and you'll see it for yourself, but it's very tempting to pick those up out at the top of the chords. Kind of thing, you know, it's all right there for you, so that might be a bit of fun, especially if you want to make like a picking arrangement of it. But if you just want to cover this with something a bit better than strumming 4 beats in the bar, a simple Travis picking pattern is going to work. It's probably not original in terms of the vibe, but that kind of a thing, that's going to work pretty nicely. Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by if you smile through your fear and sorrow. Smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Okay, well that's all I've got. It's a very straightforward song. So I'm going to have a little playthrough. Thanks for watching, and hopefully see you on the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by if you smile through your fear and sorrow. Smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness, although a tear may be ever so near. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. That's it.